Greetings, and welcome to your Sunday, your Oscar edition of Dapper's Playhouse. That's right, Dapper's Playhouse. I am your excellent host, Dapper. This is my playhouse. This does not have anything to do with the Oscars, other than they are on this evening. Whether you care or not, it's anybody's guess. My main man, Conan O'Brien, is hosting. Take that for what it's worth. He's pretty funny. He's a pretty funny individual. But hey, let's get back on script. What we like to do here, if this is your first time, welcome. We like to search the TikToks, find you something interesting, funny, educational, who knows? One thing I can guarantee is you never know what you're going to get. But rest assured, it'll be something to see. Don't just take my word for it. Sit right back, buckle up, grab yourself a snack. Hope you got yourself a fancy libation. And here we go.
3 forbidden places that us normal people aren't allowed to go. North Sentinel Island, located in the North Indian Ocean.
I heard about this place. And this is where they got the natives that will defend to the death, and they don't have no outside viruses or anything, so people can't go there at all. They can take out the whole tribe.
100 miles from India's mainland, home to the infamous Sentinelese tribe.
Yes.
This tribe is completely isolated from modern-day society, and they are known to defend their land with force. In the 1960s, Indian officials tried to make peaceful contact by gifting coconuts and other supplies. The tribe actually accepted the gifts, but that was the last time they would want anything to do with outsiders, as since then there have been 6 documented cases of people going missing when visiting the island. The Doomsday Vault in Norway. This underground bunker is famous for holding over 1 million seeds from around the world, ready to restart agriculture if the threat of nuclear war eventually happens. The only people getting in this vault are scientists and government officials.
Yeah, because you can trust those guys.
Vault. This is where they keep the top secret recipe for the
This is the best. This is where they keep the top secret recipe for the world's most famous soda that takes rust off of fucking bumpers and tastes like utter shit. You know, you can keep it. You can keep the vault. How many people are out there just dying to get at that recipe? With some jag-offs over at Pepsi? I mean, could you imagine? Really? Like, too much time on people's hands, really. Fucking soda. Give me a break. Who's with me? Give me a break.
World's most famous soda. Only 2 people actually know the recipe, and they are forbidden to ever travel with each other, just in case
it's
they
like
ever get in an
Drano
accident and both
fucking
lose their
lie.
lives.
Ass. Gross. Look at this shit. The service dog Bailey alerted me of a fainting episode before I even know. Oh, look at this. This dog is like trying to tell her, okay, sit down, take it easy. He's in there with the love. Now look. Holy shit, look, he's going to the fridge. He's getting her a drink. Oh my god. Look at this. And he's like, gotta close this. Wow. Double checks it. See? I'm not sure what he's doing there. Oh, he's looking. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's looking for her meds. There, look. He's bringing her pills. We're not worthy of these damn. You see this? Unbelievable. Yep, that shit is just unbelievable. What a good doggo. What a good dog. Oh, that's something.
Not so pale.
Here, honey.
Today's snow is crippling much of the Washington lowlands.
She finds out she's on air, she just kicks right into fucking robot, fucking reporter mode.
DD Mangudu.
Once it's turned on, the sign will spell out Deli Cat Essen.
Can you demonstrate for us what it's like to brush our teeth's pet just a little bit?
Certainly.
Our teeth's pet?
I thought that was a lemon drop. I didn't think it was tequila.
Tequila. Adapt, improvise, overcome.
I just saw this reel that was this woman, and she was like, life hack, I attached my 2-year-old daughter's belt loop to the shopping cart seat with a carabiner so that she doesn't jump out. And one of the comments was, oh, hell no. What if she got stabbed? You wouldn't be able to pick her up fast enough. What if she got stabbed?
Okay, well, hey, it's like, what's normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. It's like maybe she's from a place where, like, that's common. Maybe she's from, like, a city or something where, like, kids be getting stabbed. I don't know. You don't know. Point being is we listen and we don't judge.
What if she got stabbed? What's happening more? Is your 2-year-old like gonna jump out of the cart, or is she getting stabbed more?
Like I said, depends on
You
where you
gotta
are.
pick your battles.
Who will help Jack off the horse? Who will help Jack off the horse?
It is story time at the Playhouse. I proudly present to you, who will help Jack off the horse? Enjoy.
Let me see Tynita. Jack got himself onto a horse high up in the air.
That's a big
Get
horse.
him down onto the ground. We might need some stairs. I am Morse. Morse, of course. Would you help Jack off the horse? I do not like you, Morse, of course. If you were mine, we would divorce. I would not, could not, Morse, of course. I would not help Jack off the horse. Would you do it here or there? I would not do it here or there. I would not do it anywhere. He's like, motherfucker, leave me alone. If he got up there somehow, would you help Jack off a cow?
I don't know.
All that I can say is wow. I would not help Jack off a cow. Not here, not there, not then, not now. I would not help Jack off a cow.
How rude.
Perhaps if we were on a boat, would you help Jack off a goat? I would not help Jack off a goat. Not here, not there, not on a boat. This Jack of yours, he seems quite ill. Get him off. I never will.
He's picking his nose.
If I find myself afloat with you and Jack aloft a goat, I will dive into the sea, and that's the last you'll see of me. Would you do it in a car? Would you do it in the dark? Not in a car, not in the dark, not here, not there, not where we are. Let me make myself quite clear. Then I am getting out of here. You think this bitch will not stop talking? I would not help Jack off the horse. I would not do it, Morse, of course. I would not help Jack off a cow, not in the past, not in the now. I would not help Jack off a goat. This is the end. That's all she wrote. In the sea is where I'll be. This is farewell to you from me. You say you like it in the sea? In the sea, you say to me? On this day, I must agree, in the sea's the place to be. Let me make one final plea, then I swear I'll let you be. One more? Fine, just make it quick. This time with you has made me sick. As we sail across the bay, would you, could you find a way? I hope you might, I hope you may. Help Jack off a whale today? Of all the lame ideas you've had, I must admit, this one's not bad. I will do it, Morse, of course. This plan of yours, I do endorse. I would do it here or there. I would do it anywhere. I'll do it now, and then again, I'll show you how, Morse, my friend. In a car or on a boat or in the dark with a goat. We'll go down in history, Morse, of course, you and me.
What in the world?
For years to come, they'll tell the tale of how we helped Jack off a whale.
Well, at least it had a happy ending. That was story time at the Playhouse. I hope you enjoyed.
IGA makes party planning easy. Clint bought Wonder Bread, Smucker's Grape Jelly, and Jif Peanut Butter.
Attaboy, Clint.
Donald
Alright.
bought Doritos, a 2-liter of Pepsi, and Manwich Sloppy Joe sauce.
I'm having a football party.
Vicks bought a raw chicken, a cucumber, Skittles, a bungee cord, condoms, and a single bullet. I'm gonna...
A what? Nice going, Vic. Stay away from Vic's party, yo. Jeez. See why that was banned, huh? Ordered this defense cactus off of Amazon. Yo. It's a must-have right there.
If you sell your brain, you could get $100,000. If you sell your
Sweet.
lungs, you can get around $250,000. Your liver? It can go for around $150,000. A single kidney? $200,000 on the black market. And your heart? Worth up to $1 million.
Oh, think about that in Squid Game perspective. No wonder.
Here's old Eb's Black Magic book, Scoob. Listen to this mambo jumbo. It's supposed to turn people into monsters. A crow goes caw, a toad goes beat. Hocus pocus, you're a creep. Isn't that ridiculous?
See that? We were just exposed to black magic and stuff, and we turned out okay. What?
What did you do? You left your drink here, Evan.
What the fuck, Evan? Dick? Can't stand it when peeps do that. I mean, it's better than, like, chicken wings all eaten and just the bones sitting in there in a little container, but that's still disgusting, Evan.
Fucking A, Evan. Fucking A, Evan. Come on. Last time you left your fucking drink there, Evan.
Yeah, get your shit together, Evan. What? Everybody has a favorite dinosaur. I don't think I can roll with you, dude. Shit. Comment down below, what's your favorite dinosaur? I'll answer back with what my favorite dinosaur is.
Okay, that's kind of a deal breaker. And then they were like, which they didn't realize that I was not kidding.
Yeah, no, it's nothing to joke about. There's so many to choose
So,
from.
2 weeks ago I posted a video of me on a beach with...
Come and knock on our door. Sorry. Flamingos always make me think they're your company.
a bunch of flamingos, which was fantastic. It was so relaxing, everything. But, have you seen how a flamingo's beak opens?
Not recently, no.
It's nightmare fuel.
That's it. Ah! Okay, he's not lying. But how else would it open?
Why does it do that?
Well, how else is it supposed to open?
The reason why we say that we're feeling blue when we're sad is because ships traditionally flew blue flags when their captain passed away. And we say good night, sleep tight, because beds used to be supported by ropes, so if you tighten the ropes, the bed would get firmer and more comfortable to sleep on. And nosy people are called eavesdroppers because an eave is the part of a roof that extends past the walls of a home. So if someone was trying to overhear a conversation inside, they would stand right under it. A fiasco is a messy situation, but it also means flask in Italian. And when Italian glassmakers messed up one of their designs, they would scrap it and use the glass to make a generic flask instead, a fiasco. If you're being too loud, people will tell you to put a sock in it, and that's because gramophones didn't have volume control, so people would literally stuff socks into the horn to dampen the sound. The actually comes from the fact that pipe organs do have volume controls. Each pipe is controlled by a knob called a stop, so if all the stops are pulled out, all the pipes can be played at once. And the tallest mast on a ship used to be called a skyscraper, which is why we now call the tallest buildings in a city a skyscraper. A square meal is a full and balanced meal, and we call it that because sailors used to nail these wooden squares to the tables to stop the plates from sliding off.
No shit. Who knew some of those? Who were just absolutely blown away by some of those? Let me know. Comment down below.
So I very recently was like, I'm gonna start collecting salt and pepper shakers
Okay.
Oh boy. Did I start with a good one? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. That's pretty good.
It's a little toaster.
It's pretty good.
And the breads are the salt and pepper shakers. Hang on. And they move.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. She's got a right to be excited. Let me know. Anybody got some crazy salt and pepper shakers down at your places? Let me hear it out. Let me hear it. What you got? What you got? I don't got nothing crazy.
Here's why you actually don't want the power of invisibility.
What? Alright, he's gonna convince us out of invincibility. This ought to be good.
First, it sounds like the ultimate superpower.
Yeah,
You
it
can
does.
sneak into top secret locations, eavesdrop on
Yeah, like we wanna
conversations,
do that.
or even pull off the perfect heist. But scientifically, it's a nightmare. First, your clothes wouldn't turn invisible with you. If only your body becomes invisible, you'd have to be completely naked for it to work. Not exactly convenient.
Okay. Yeah, what's
Then
wrong with
there's
that?
your vision. You see because light enters your eyes and is absorbed by your retinas. But if you're invisible, light would pass right through your eyes instead of being absorbed, meaning you'd be completely blind.
Come
Imagine having
on.
to navigate the world without sight every time you turn invisible. And let's talk about body heat. If light passes through you, then so does infrared radiation, the very thing your body uses to retain heat. Without it, you'd rapidly lose body heat and be at serious risk of
Oh, what a
hypothermia,
killjoy over here.
especially in cold
Captain
climates.
Super
And
Literal.
let's not forget the biological impact. If food turns invisible in your stomach, that means your digestive system is also invisible. That would make digestion weird. Would you be able to see partially digested food moving through your gut? If not, where does the invisibility stop? It might sound great at first, but
Yeah, I'm still gonna go with invisibility. Is gonna be pretty cool.
This is Sashimono, an ancient Japanese.
Have you all seen this shit? This is insanity. Insanity.
Woodworking art, where every piece of wood fits together perfectly like a puzzle. Craftsmen use precise measurements and traditional tools to create joints so strong they hold without any nails. Screws are glue, creating structures that are both strong and beautiful. This technique takes years, sometimes decades, to master. But what's crazy is it actually strengthens the structure over time. Because as the wood naturally expands and contracts, the joints tighten even more, meaning these pieces can last for ages.
That is such a chip. What a skill, man.
Do you want some tortilla chips?
Oh. Little bro down.
Okay.
Bet you still want some chips.
Did you know that axolotls are amphibians that spend their whole lives underwater? They exist in only one place, a Mexican lake. If they lose their body parts, they're able to regenerate. They retain their larval features throughout life. They live up to 15 years in the wild. There's a legend of an Aztec god who disguised himself as a salamander to avoid being sacrificed. Axolotls are critically endangered. They eat mollusks, worms, and insect larvae, crustaceans, and some fish. Males do a hula dance to win over females in February.
Nice. Well, that's one to grow on. Cute little suckers. Sweet. Skill crane nails. What the hell? Oh, burn. Just like in a real thing.
There's a missing persons documentary on Netflix with one of the creepiest voicemails you will ever hear. I'll play the voicemail in this clip. It's called What Happened to Paul. On July 4th, 2021, Paul Gambone seemed to vanish into thin air. He told his wife he was going outside to check the food on the grill. After about 20 minutes, she wondered where Paul was, so she went outside to check. She found the food burning on the grill, and Paul was nowhere to be found. Paul was last seen at his home in Ardmore, which is near Pila del Pia, which is actually a town in Pennsylvania. About 3 weeks later, Paul's wife receives a missed call on her cell phone, which leaves this voice message.
Hey, honey. It's me, Mario. Just getting at your loving husband. I hope you and the girls are okay. I've been working at the carnival. You hear it? Oh, 1 second. Hey. Attention. There is no meat beating on the tutorial. Sorry about that. No matter how many times I yell at these little dingleberries, they keep whipping it out. Anyway, I'm not really working at a carnival. Honey, they've taken me. They're forcing us to do things. Please help me.
Yo, what the hell was that? Comment down below.
So I've told you all about the controversial book Playground, where...
Alright. Anybody read this book? Or know this author? Apparently, he writes a lot of sick shit. Check it out.
a bunch of kids get unalived in saw trap-like situations. Well, I read the whole thing, and I'm here to tell you that this isn't even the most messed up book this author has made. Here are the top 5 grossest books by Aaron Beauregard. At number 5, we have Through the Eyes of Desperation, the red version. This is also my favorite book of his. A guy is down on his luck, and he needs to make a lot of money fast in order to save the life of his mother. And the only way for him to make this money back is for him to gamble with his limbs and his life at Shadows, a secret underground casino. Personally, I would put Playground at number 4 on the most messed up ranking. The gore in this book isn't even what gets me, it's the everything else that gets to me. Number 3 would definitely be A Life of Crime. This is a shorter read that focuses on one man as he goes and commits many crimes throughout his life, and they get progressively worse. But there's just too many things with unalived bodies going on, I could barely get through it. Number 2 is definitely The Slob. It's about this woman who goes and she sells vacuums door to door, but she picks the wrong house to sell a vacuum to. Not only is this man completely disgusting, but he does unspeakable acts and commits the most horrendous torture against this woman. It was incredibly brutal and very difficult to read. I barely did it. There's a sequel, I still have not touched it. And the very last one is Wet Market. This story is basically about a secret market within a market within a market where special rich business people can go and they eat animals while they are still alive. But like elephants, giant mammals, like they are paying more money, like ridiculous amounts of money to torture and eat these animals while they are still alive, and it's completely horrific. I'm not exaggerating. I could not eat meat for several days. Like, it took a long time for me to kind of get back to normal after that one.
That's good art
but yeah,
then,
Through the Eyes of Desperation was my favorite. It reminded me a lot of Saw. Also, because everybody always asks, these are not regular horror novels, they are splatterpunk. They are made for the purpose of grossing you out and being almost too hard for you to read. But it's not a challenge. There's a lot of content in here that's very sensitive. Check the trigger warnings if you want to read them. Aaron just sent me all of his books as a gift, which I really appreciate, but I can't read them all in one sitting. I take a lot out of you.
You like this Splatterpunk? Get out there and read some of Aaron's books. And what do you know? Just like that, we've come to the end of your Oscar Sunday Dapper's Playhouse session. I hope it was everything you dreamed it could be. And if not, don't fret, my pets. Tomorrow's another day. We shall be here. Hopefully, we'll see you there as well. If it was your first time, please subscribe. You'll make a difference. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about it. Don't forget to like and share. Hit that notification bell. Comment down below if you'd like to send an email, something bigger. Feel free at dappersplayhouse@gmail. I only have one other thing. If you can't be good, be bad. And remember, you're never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.